and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I am making a what I eat in a day. If you don't know me already, then I am better known as Shrinking Jess on Instagram, which I will link here and also link down below, so that you can go and check it out. I post photos of my meals on a daily basis. So I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about my Slimming World journey so far, because it hasn't been as smooth sailing as you might think. I actually started my journey in January of 2019. I joined a group which was local to me, and I did really well. I lost just under 3 stone in a very short space of time, and I thought that I could then do it myself. I thought, well, you know, I've lost this much so far, I'm going to stop going to group. So yeah, I stopped going to group, I stopped paying. I thought, well, I know roughly the sin values of things, I'll just do it from home. So I then didn't have the pressure of stepping on the scales every week at my group, and I cheated and just said, oh, I'll lose it next week, and then I didn't. And then I ended up putting all the weight back on and a little bit more. And then I kind of like yo-yo dieted a bit with like various other things. I tried calorie counting, I tried keto, I tried all kinds of other things. And then April of 2020 very fastly came round, and well, we all know what happened then. Everyone was stuck inside due to the coronavirus and gained the lockdown belly. Now I started maybe the first 4 weeks of lockdown where I was getting takeaways, I was eating crap, and I probably put on maybe another half a stone, and I thought, you know what it is, like, this is getting ridiculous. I was doing so well. I wish I could get it back where I was, because I was really happy at the weight I was. Obviously I thought I wanted to lose a bit more, but like, I at the minute just want to get back to where I was before. So when I started the Slimming World group for the second time, I also started my Instagram account where I would take photos of the food and upload them, just as like a little bit of accountability for me, and also so that I could have like a bit of a visual food diary, so that if I was stuck for things to eat, I don't know, or like I didn't know what to meal plan, then I could look back at my own feed and work out, oh yeah, I really like that, I'll make that again and stick it in my meal plan for the next week. And then I also followed other people on who were following the Slimming World plan. When I joined Slimming World for the second time on the virtual Zoom meetings, I did, obviously my first week I was 100% on plan. I eat usually about between 5 and 15 sins a day, or I try to have between 5 and 10, but obviously you've got your 15 there for if you need them. But in my first week of joining during lockdown, I lost 9.5 pounds in the first week, which, like, I couldn't believe it. But obviously I'm not losing 9.5 pounds every week, which I wish I was, but I'm not. But I am still losing consistently. Also, all the meals that I show you in this video will be linked below for the recipes, so you can follow them whenever you want. So if you do enjoy these type of videos, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. So yeah, without further ado, we'll crack on with what I ate. So for my breakfast, I'm going to have sausage and egg on toast. I'm going to be using this bread, which is the Neville's wholemeal medium slice. I get this from Tesco's. It's the only decent bread that I've found that you can have 2 slices for your healthy bee, so that's what I use. The sausages are the Tesco's 50% reduced fat sausages, which are 2 sins each. Now what I do, because there's only me in the house, when I go food shopping, I'll open all the packets and I'll put them like into portion sizes and freeze them, just because I won't get through a full pack of sausages this week. So that's why they're like that. I'll just stick them in the oven for like 10 extra minutes. And I've got my 2 eggs, and I'm just going to put some salad on just for some speed. Right, so this is my breakfast. sausage and egg on toast with a little bit of salad for some speed, and that is 4 sins using my Healthy Extra B. So it is currently 20 to 1. I'm going to be making some lunch, literally the easiest lunch ever. So I'm going to make a chicken stir fry, and all it is your chicken breast, which is free. I'm going to chop that up in a minute. Some veg, which I use these ones just because they're so easy. You just put them in the microwave. They're like just these little bags. We've got carrots, broccoli and sweet corn in there, but you can get ones which have other things like cauliflower and whatever in. So I'm going to put that in the microwave, cook that in the pan, and then once this is cooked I'm going to add it and then use some soy sauce. So that's the one that I'm using. So I use this spray oil instead of the fry light just because I find that fry light usually ruins my pan, so I'm going to be using this one. Whilst that's cooking, I'm just going to put the veg here in the microwave. There it goes. Check. Are you cooked? Are you cooked? Nearly. Sometimes I'll use 2 of these just to add some more veg, but I only have 1 left before I go for my next food shop, so we'll have to cope. And there you have it. So this is your chicken stir fry. So I've just finished my lunch there. It was completely sin-free, and I am gonna have a Muller Lite. This is the orange with dark chocolate sprinkles. It is only half a sin, so I'm gonna have that for my dessert. If I had fruit, I would probably put it in a bowl and add fruit, but because I haven't been food shopping yet, I'm just gonna have it on its own. So over the last few weeks, or 9 weeks actually, me and some people from my family have been doing the Couch to 5K, and we just finished it literally 2 days ago, and now in perfect timing for the Race for Life. So I am gonna go and do that, and although it's Couch to 5K, it's just being able to run for 30 minutes, which I can do, but I can't run 5K in 30 minutes by any means, so it'll be longer than that. But yeah, to say that I'm excited to be running 5K or running/walking 5K, not the most excited for, but because it is all for a good cause, I don't mind. It is also worth mentioning that because obviously it is 2020 and it is the worst year in the world, we have to do it a virtual one. So we're not actually doing the full Race for Life where you run with everyone else. You do your own kind of thing and then record it on the page, I think. So we've got an app called Strava, which you can link up to your fundraising page so that you can say that you've done it, because it'll track how far you've gone, etc. But yeah, so we are, if you're from the Newcastle area, we are doing it in the Rising Sun Country Park. So, because that's kind of where we've been doing our runs over the last couple of weeks of the Couch to 5K, and we've found it quite comfortable. So I'll check in after the run. I am back now from the Race for Life. I've got my medal here. Whoop. Yeah, it went all right, I think. Apart from, I got a little bit lost on the route that I was supposed to be going on. I was gonna follow something called the Blue Trail, and I ended up on the Brown Trail, and then I ended up at an Asda. But I made my way back, and I did the 5K in about 43 minutes, which obviously isn't the fastest time, but I've done it, I don't care. And I didn't run the whole way either. I'm not afraid to say it, I didn't run the whole way. I did walk some of it, but got round in the end, didn't I? Yeah, so I'm gonna go and have a shower. I think I'm gonna put my pajamas on because it is absolutely freezing, and then I'm gonna make some tea. Hello. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Yeah. Right, I am out the shower now and I'm going to make some tea whilst my hair air dries a bit. So I'm going to make like a cheesy veg pasta, and I'll show you what I do for that. So these are my ingredients. So I've got my pasta here. I'm just using penne, but usually I'd use like a tagliatelle or something like that. I've got some veg because I found some of this in the fridge. I've got a courgette. I'm probably only going to use maybe half of this. My vegetable stock cube, which is what I cook the pasta in, just because I think it gives a bit more flavour. And I've got 3 Dairy cheese triangles, which is part of my healthy A. So let's crack on. So I've got about 75 grams, well 76, but 75 grams of pasta in there, and I'm going to use 500 mils of stock to cook it in.
Why am I so afraid just to say a hello? Pick up the phone just to say what is up. It's been a long time and I've been thinking, give you a call to shoot the shit and fill you in, we're reminiscing. Yeah. On the dumb things we.
So I'm going to drain the pasta water, but I am going to leave some of it just so that I can mix it in with the Dairy triangles, just so it makes like a nice sort of creamy like cheese sauce almost. So I've put them in like that, and I'm just going to mix it round until they've like melted into the pasta. I'm just putting it on like quite a low heat so that it doesn't like burn. Oh, I'm hiding. So just mixing that until the cheese triangles have melted and you've got like a cheesy kind of sauce, and then you're literally just going to add the veg in with it. So just then mix your veg in like that, and then you've got basically the finished product. Doesn't look very appetizing in there, but it is really nice, I promise. So that's the cheesy vegetable pasta, or vegetable pasta with a cheese sauce. Yum! So I've had my tea. I'm sat now with my green tea up there and watching Aladdin and the King of Thieves on Disney Plus, because I think that is probably one of my favourite Disneys. Obviously, like, I do have a lot of favourites, but Aladdin and the King of Thieves is probably up there at the top. So yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. Obviously this is my first video, so like I've really enjoyed making it. I just hope that you've enjoyed watching it. I'm going to be uploading videos every Sunday at around 6 o'clock, I think. So yeah, I will see you next week.